Now on to some spoiler talk for Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Now, overall, I enjoyed this movie. I had fun with it. The stunt work was fun. Great. Oh, great, actually. What am I saying? Tom was awesome. Go check out my spoiler free review. This will be a spoiler filled review. So, warning, if you have not seen Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, stop. Do not watch this video from here because I will be spoiling the heck out of it. But if you have seen it and want to talk about spoilers or hear my opinion on it, feel free to keep going. Last call. 3, 2, 1. They killed Ethan. No, I'm kidding. They did not. And I'm glad that they didn't because I thought that was going to be the thing that happens, because this is supposedly the last Mission Impossible movie with Tom Cruise. I will say right now, I think they leave it open for maybe him to come back. If not him, have somebody else leading. I can't imagine anybody else leading this franchise, though. None of them, other actors that are left, interest me in any way, shape, or form. In the series, that is, to lead a movie. Maybe a TV show, but regardless. I enjoyed this movie. It's a sequel to the last one, directly, Dead Reckoning. And it's tying up the loose ends of the key, the AI entity, and all that stuff. And I'll just start off by the flashback stuff. This movie was like almost a all-star of the other Mission Impossible movies, and it was kind of jarring. The editing was kind of at times in this, especially in the first act. It was really jumping back and forth, really letting the audience fill in on what was going on. And there were even flashbacks to stuff that we hadn't seen yet in the movie that showed up later, like the poison code for the entity that Ving's character makes. I don't know why I was blanking his name. Rest in peace, his character, because he's gone. One of the few casualties in this movie. There were some cool throwbacks, though, to the series as a whole. Luther, I can't believe the name just came up to me all of a sudden. Luther, rest in peace, Luther. But he created the poison pill, and there were throwbacks. There was William Dunlow, the security guy in the first Mission Impossible movie, that they gave him the upset stomach so they could break in. He was in the movie, which is cool. Kittredge was back, of course, and there was just a couple things that were cool. But honestly, I was expecting more surprises. I was expecting more. I thought maybe we'd get a Jeremy Renner cameo, maybe some other cameos from, actors we'd seen in the series, and maybe even a little look at his wife. She was mentioned, which was cool. Ex-wife, I should say. But no, that's why I like Fallout more as kind of the loose ends. They did tell us what the rabbit's foot was. It was the entity, which was kind of what's the word? Retcon, because it seemed like it was a biological weapon in the third one, and not a virus. And then they did that so that they could retroactively say that it was Ethan all along that released the AI and let this upon the world. Also, apparently the submarine in the last movie, Dead Reckoning Part 1, crashing because the AI made them shoot themselves, basically, the Sevastopol, all that stuff. That happened in 2012? 13 years ago? Or whatever? It didn't seem like that in the last movie. It seemed like it happened like a week ago. And so the AI has just been chilling for 10 years, 12 years. It's weird. Some of the retcons and choices that they made in the movie are kind of questionable. I didn't really care for it or like it. There's a lot of characters too, a lot of little add-ons and stuff like that. Maybe I'm contradicting myself by saying that I wanted more cameos from other characters like Jeremy Renner, but then the characters that they added I didn't care for. I don't know. Maybe I'm contradicting myself. It's just my opinion. I don't know. Moving on, though, the visual effects were good. The stunts were phenomenal. There's some really good nuclear war porn in this, if you're into that like I am, for whatever reason. But the two stunt scenes that really stood out was the scene going down to the Sevastopol. That one was so cool and tense, and just going through there and getting what he needed, the original code. And it was very well shot, very well made, and the sub is kind of rolling off a cliff so there's tension and time stakes and all that, and the stuff with the president needing to decide if she's gonna nuke a bunch of cities, including, which was really dumb, but I'm glad, she didn't do it, obviously. It wasn't going to, but it was just really silly. And the AI in general is kind of dumb. He's not a very good villain. And also, Gabriel was not a good villain either. One of the AI and Gabriel, I thought were set up pretty well in the last movie, but this one kind of fell flat for me. They just did not work. Best villain is 5 and 6, Sean Harris's character. Can't remember, and Henry Cavill. Oh my gosh, those guys, John Lark. Oh, those so good. But yeah, really underwhelming. Even though Gabriel's death was awesome, came out of nowhere. But that whole plane scene was absolutely insane. I could not believe that was what the kind of the submarine scene, but this scene really was the time where I was tensing up, like, whoa, this is great. Like, Tom is literally hanging on for dear life. Like, how does that man do it? It's crazy, and he's in his 60s now. It's insane, but he lives. They shut down the entity, and it's really ridiculous. You gotta catch the entity in this hard drive specifically built for it, and you have to do it in a millisecond, otherwise the world ends. And it comes very close, and it's up to Grace, and it's all right. The ending was kind of anticlimactic in my opinion. It wasn't really what I was expecting. The plane stuff was awesome, but the other stuff kind of going around was eh. Even though I liked Dunlow and all those other kind of, stuff going on. There were some good ideas and good concepts and all that stuff. It just kind of felt slightly underwhelming, or slightly really this is it. Wow, I'm a little shocked. But I did not hate this movie. I didn't dislike it. I didn't love it either. I just really liked it. I'm definitely buying it on Blu-ray 4K Steelbook so I can finish my Mission Impossible collection. And I'm going to watch all 8 of them anytime. I watch these movies once or twice, or once every year or two is what I mean. And I watch them all, even though I don't like the second one too much. I watch that one. Not the biggest fan of the first one. I watch that one all the way through, I watch them all. It's one complete series, and I'm thankful for Tom Cruise to putting out fun entertainment like this, It's America's James Bond in a way, and it's maybe not as good, but it's fun, it's entertaining, it's good action. You're gonna get authentic practical effects and set pieces, and you're gonna have a good time, and this is what kind of action movies are about, is stuff like this. So I do recommend it. I say go check it out. Overall, it's cool. I don't know what else to say. No one else really stood out to me performance-wise or anything like that, except for Tom Cruise. This is the Tom Cruise movie, and this one especially. This was he was going out with a bang. He's like, I'm going to do the craziest stuff that I can because I'm getting older, time's a-ticking, and I want to close out this series. And you know what? I'm happy. I'm satisfied. But I said this in my spoiler-free review. Maybe I mentioned it earlier. I can't remember. I like Mission Impossible movies. To me, 6 was the perfect ending. Fallout was the perfect ending. So the way I see it is these 2 movies, Dead Reckoning and Final Reckoning, are like an epilogue kind of deal, if that makes sense. It doesn't, but to me, this is how I see it. And 6 was the perfect end bookend. That's Ethan's story, and now this extra little bit is just saving the world one last time. I don't know. But that's just my opinion. Tell me what you thought of Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you feel the same way I did? Exposition dumps. Did you like them? Did you hate them? Stunts, all that stuff. I can understand if people did not like this movie one bit. It's almost 3 hours long. Like I said, exposition dumps. The characters are not very great, besides Ethan, It's not the best movie ever. It's not my favorite Mission Impossible movie, but I still had fun. Let me know what you thought of the movie. Let me know what your favorite Tom Cruise Mission Impossible stunt is. Not from this movie, from any of the movies, okay? I dug the airplane thing. I dug the train, too, from the last one. But I'll say the helicopter scene from Fallout when they're fighting each other with the helicopters and all that stuff, and then the end where he's got to disconnect the pin and it cuts to the white, so you think the nuke went off, but it's the sun coming. Oh, it's so good, the misdirection, man. So good. But let me know your favorite. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed my review, please give a like, subscribe, follow me, comment down below what you thought, like I said, and we'll see you next time here in the Junkyard.